Hi everyone, welcome back. It has been an absolute hot minute. I decided 2024, we are back at it. And I was just going to start off and be like, okay, let's just jump straight back in. But to be honest, you guys, I actually have a lot of footage. I was really struggling because during winter, the wind would get so freaking crazy. I'd start editing videos and it's so hopefully this year I'm learning, like I've learnt now that my best time is to actually go out first thing in the morning versus I used to wait till Macy was napping during the midday. But the wind just becomes far too much by then. That's why we're on a wind farm. But I'm going to chat about that in the next video. This video, and oh my goodness, I'm trying to embrace my natural curl, but because I bleach it just goes crazy. Anyway, I thought, let's just compile everything just so then when I actually go out into the garden now, you're not kind of like, hang on a minute, the last video, none of that was there. What the hell has happened, Leash? So here's a compilation, whatever the word is. I will compile all the clips, just snippets of each of them that I've done all over winter, autumn, and even the start of summer, and then we're going to start afresh. So enjoy, guys. Hi everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you can hear me. I've tucked myself under the patio and you guys are just getting better and better looks, aren't we? Or I am someone, I know it, I know I do not suit a beanie. I look like a boy, but it is freezing out here. And when the wind goes and it's this cold and like drizzly wet, my ears, I tell you, I end up with the worst earache for the longest time. And we just unloaded and split a heap of wood. But what I want to show you is I ordered from Tesla. They had on sale. I kind of have done this a fair bit. I ordered I got the bulbs from Bunnings and we popped them in, and that's probably that is really the only full price bulb that I had bought. Just because like this is my first year in getting out into it and I kind of wanted to do as much as possible. So I did the Garden Express 400 landscaping, which obviously I'm giving some of them to my mum. I really need to get onto that. And I didn't want to plant too many of them out in the landscape either, which I've not done any so far because I also want to try and amend this soil a little bit better. But I really wanted to get these bulbs out. I bought them at a bit of discounted, so I'm kind of like, you know what, let's just go with it. So I've got 75 daffodils to plant out. I'll show you in a sec where we're going to pop them, which don't mind the weeds, but I figured get the bulbs in and I can deal with the weeds this week because it's not meant to be raining as much. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like that cold, my breath is steaming. But yes, I bought these on sale because end of season, I just need to get rid of the stock. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Alright, so most of these are already starting to shoot. Now these are trumpet and cup. Actually there's 25 altogether in that. And then the mixes are made up. So yes, I paid $78 for all of this. So you can see like some are seriously shooting. We got 5 sensational blend. And then one last big clump of daffodils Tesla choice. Cool, so we're going to pop all of these out there. You guys, look! Don't mind the vacuum in the background. Can I zoom you in? Aren't they adorable? I am here for the farm life. Like, part of me is like, now we haven't pushed this fence out, I'm like, oh, I love it. I feel like they're right in the yard with us. I mean, not minding those two trying to steal my tree that's in there, although I'm gonna dig him up and move him. But how cute. We've opted so far not to have any lambs, as in like rescue any. And I don't actually know if Jace has found any or he has just decided that as well, because I was going to say we've decided that in the past, and then he'll ring me when he's going out checking sheep and being like, so Leash, are you sure you don't want one? I've found XYZ. We actually went checking sheet with him the other day. Look at those three at the back. They're having a ball. Oh. Guys, we've had an insane frost. See, like all the white? That is like full on frost. Thank goodness I covered my jacaranda and have kept it covered. Where can I... Let's go to another window. Like, look, that's all frost. I'll insert some pictures and videos that I took this morning when I went out into the garden. I'm gonna lose a lot of my veggies. All right, let's go look at another window. I don't know how much we're going to see, and if you can see, the sun has just hit the house. Look at it all dripping off the ceiling, off the roof. All frost. It's starting to defrost now. I'll show you those pictures though. Oh my gosh, you guys. The bird bath, frozen solid. Jason this morning had to source water out of the most random spots, and then to top it off, you guys, our pipes are frozen. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, random start to a vlog, but I just had to show you guys. Let's... Good morning, fam. Today was supposed to be a nice little video giving you guys a update on Keisha, like, you know, happy days. This is how her last vet appointment went. This is where she's been at. This is what we've got to do next. She's gone again. So I'll tell you about the story of the first time she went missing, or maybe I already have in a video. But right now, we've already been out, I've already been walking, but because I just jumped up, seeing that she wasn't there, I went out I was still in my pajamas, Maxie's still in her pajamas. We're walking through the paddock that last time she went into, came across a big creek, and I wasn't dressed for it, so I kept calling, couldn't find her. Anyway, we've come home, grabbed some breakfast, we're heading out. I've got coffee in me now, and I'm gonna take you along with me because I actually quite like these videos. So before any negative Nancy goes, you chose to grab your camera, I'm actually looking for your dog. One, I live on a farm, so it's not like she can get into too much, like she can't go on a, I say this, she can't go on a highway or anything. Like, it's not in town where there's like a risk of so many cars and whatnot. However, you know, there's still roads and whatnot nearby. So I've already been out, I've already tried to find her. I'm assuming she's only been gone for like 45 minutes or something before, like when I went out looking for her, because the sun's so delayed in coming up. I'm sure she wouldn't have gone wandering until it was light out. So yeah, let's try and find this one-eyed, pretty much blind dog in a paddock somewhere. And we're home. Someone's a little bit thirsty now, drinking out of a puddle instead of her bowl. But all right, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So I figured I might as well stay out here and just make sure she doesn't think, oh, she come pick me up, I'll go for another play. But, so this is the second time she's run off. Well, I can't say run off because she doesn't even know where she's going. She, honestly, we watch her in the yard, and so she walks along, you know, the higher feet and all those sort of things, and then just doesn't know where she's going. So she's just like, I'll just keep walking. So last time she obviously went out the gate and thought she was coming back in the gate, but instead went into, oh my god, I gotta show you guys. How stinking cute! I can't. I love her playing in the puddles. Yeah, and so she thought she was coming back in the gate, instead went into the crop. I know what she's doing because I watch her do. When the sheep come really close, she kind of gets all excited and is like, oh, there's going to be sheep poo, or lamb's bums to lick. And so she thinks, oh, I'll try and go in with the sheep. Hits the fence. And eventually the sheep run away because the mums run because they see a dog. And well, no, she doesn't bark, she doesn't run, she doesn't do anything. She just gets excited and thinks, I want to go where they are. So this time, and she's only ever walked down to the driveway, like the area she went once before, but that was before she lost any of her eyes and before she lost her eyesight. So yes, obviously this morning, I know because the sheep are around the house every morning, so I'm assuming she's done the same thing, like has gone to try and run to be with the sheep, and has then ended up out the driveway and down. And because I'm assuming she's followed along the fence line, I'm say like she's followed along the fence line, either trying to get in with the sheep, like I say trying, she hears them, she's like, oh, I'll go to them, hits the fence, and then she's lost like her train of thought and then just goes, oh, well, I'll just keep walking. And then has obviously followed the fence line, and sheep yard would smell beautiful like the sheep. So while I've been up walking along a paddock line all the way down to a creek this morning, freezing cold in my pajamas, little miss was just down the hill. That's why this time I thought, oh, I'll jump in my car, I'll go the opposite direction, just because I knew there was a truck coming to unload something, and I thought if she's around, I knew that if she was around there, Jace probably would have seen her. And so, but I just thought, oh, if she's ended up like wandering back, she's heard me calling. I wanted to ensure, because when on a farm, honestly, they just think, well, it must be a farm dog. They know to get out of the way of cars. She's not a farm dog. She does not know. She is blind. Like when I pull up now, it's very slow. When I leave, I have to make sure she's not around the car because she hears it, but she doesn't know where to go to get out of the way. So I really wanted to make sure she wasn't down there. And so yes, I thought, I'll just swing in here. The gates are open this time. They've been doing sheep work. And yeah, I don't know how she got herself in that area though. She's obviously, I don't know if there was another section of the sheep yards that she could go in, and she's ended up walking the entire sheep yards to get into that bit, or whether she went under the fence. That's where we're struggling, because a lot of the areas she's ended up in, she's had to have gone under a fence. Yet here she doesn't try and go under fences. So she's having another drink. Notice one of my pots has tipped over. That was Keisha though. So that's why we've got her in here. I don't want to have to, it sounds very lazy of me, I don't want to have to open and shut the gates every time. Plus the fact of if she's going under gates, I just don't know, guys. I don't know, because I feel like when summer rolls around, she might be even more inclined. She's so funny though. As soon as I come across her, she's like, oh thank God you found me, I got myself lost. Look at that big tuft of fluff coming out of her butt. See, it's because the sheep, she can hear the sheep. These paddocks around our house are always going to be sheep paddocks, so like there's nothing can change in that. But let's do an update. I'm going to sit down. Quiche. Let's do an update on how we went in the vet. So we went back for her post-op appointment. That was actually, oh no, we're going to run out of battery. Yeah. That was actually a while ago, like 3+ weeks ago. They took her sutures out. We're really happy. When they did that, her other eye had started going. So as in like, you see it like super blurry, cloudy. And it was actually like weeping as well. Oh, that's great. Does she need a bath? A bath. Okay. Oh, now you're going to blow dry her?
Oh, no, yucky.
Oh, is it yucky? Oh.
Dog.
Is your doggy dog finally home?
Ow.
Oh. Yes, so they gave us eye drops for her. She had to have them. They're a steroid eye drop too. So she has to have them morning and night. In the beginning it was a bit more. And that is a continuous forever. We do need to go back again because he had thought that that would actually get rid of the cloudiness and bring back her sight. It has not. I don't know if you guys can see that and see how the red's not too bad, but say if I miss one, like if I miss a morning or I miss a night, it goes really red. So I don't know if you guys actually want to see that side without her eye in it. So yes, it's going to be a forever thing, he did say. Me and Jason agreed, like, we're going to give her a 3-month trial, because in the beginning she was struggling, like she was really sad from losing the eye, from not having the eyesight, but it has meant she's now an inside dog at night, usually, although we did leave her out last night because we'd set her up in that beautiful kennel and a nice little bed, and she was quite happy. But we're just going to see. She may, if the mornings are going to continue being a wander, well then we will absolutely return to being inside at night. And obviously she gets to come on a lot more things now. So yeah, we need to go back to the vet though, get a long-term plan, which I'm assuming is going to be eye drops forever, which is totally fine. It was more about how was she coping with the loss of eyesight because of her age. You know, like she's, what is she now? She's 10, 11. Going from having eyesight to, and especially like so suddenly, we were kind of going like, look, if it impacts her mental health, which that sounds crazy in a dog, but I've seen it before. Our other dog, when we lost the other dog, like, so his mate, honestly, he was so sad for so long. And when we first seen how sad she was losing her eyes, we're like, okay. And we had that chat with the vet as well, and he was like, yeah, like that is a very good idea because, you know, it is hard on them when they lose it so suddenly. It's not so bad when they lose it gradually, like over 6 months or so, or, you know, a year, like with aging. He's like, but because it, you know, it was a matter of weeks that she lost her eyesight, and especially that other eye, you know, it was there, it was slowly going, but there's still a little bit to being gone. You know, he's like, that is very fair to just see like what quality of life she's gonna have. I think, to be honest, she's fine. We'll just see like if that eyesight gets worse and worse to the point that she is 1000 completely % blind, well then that's a whole different story. But for right now it seems to be okay. We just need to figure a situation where she's not going to keep getting lost, because I'd hate for her to get lost and leave the farm. I don't think she'd ever, because, you know, we're always checking on her. It was more like when I return to work and things like that, and there's not someone here for a longer period of time. But yeah, look, I would love to have like a little guide dog for her, but unfortunately our 2 other dogs are not that. They just be like, see you later, I'm going for a run, and just leave her. But yeah, for right now, this is her guide dog, aren't you? You love your doggy dog? Alright guys, that's a Keisha update. We're home, thank goodness. Oh dear. Oh, you're not a very good guide dog, pushing her around. Say bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Always a happy ending.